Hi ladies, it's Kim. Today I wanted to go over with you just some tips and tricks for booking your parties and keeping that calendar full. Um, and let's just jump right in. So the concept is to be able to book your parties um, and have a full month. The number one tip that is recommended is to use a wish list. Now, Julie from our team was awesome enough or amazing enough to create a wish list for us. I have one here that I love using it. It's just a simple, half sheet of paper. But if you notice here, it says 1, 2, 3, and then free, because we have the buy 3 get 1 free. So now it's already out there for them. Ooh, there's a special. Oh, there's a deal. How do I get this? And you can see there's multiple sections for them to have more than one buy 3 get 1 free grouping on their wish list, which is great, and I'll explain why that comes into play. And there's also another section they can put down, the mini heater, the cuticle oil, the application kit. So that's a good spot there as well. And then it's adorable how she put on the bottom, feel free to leave this around. So if somebody wants to find it as a Christmas gift list, you can even suggest to them, hey, cross off the first section when you purchase it and leave the rest laying around. Another thing you want to do is encourage them to fill the entire wish list and give them the time to do that. Walk around, mingle, ask them about their style, and have them write these down. If you're doing a Facebook party, you can still do a virtual wish list. There's many different types you can do. You can have one in a Google Docs form that you can have them fill out, or you can even use the feature Ask a Question, and you can list multiple wraps each day and have them go through and select the one that's their favorite. And then they've created somewhat of a virtual list. You've got them looking at the wraps, you've got them interested, and you've got them even saying the ones that they, the ones that they would like. Now, if you notice on here, there are no prices on the list. You don't want to introduce the prices at this point because you don't want them basing their wish list off of the prices. You want a genuine wish list. You want them to write down the ones that they truly want and the amount that they truly want. And you also want to create a problem. Now, a good problem, because you have a solution for it, but you want to create a problem. You want them to write down so many wraps that once, they really sit back and look at it, they're like, oops, I can't afford all that. I can get maybe the first group, I could spend $45, that's fine, but I can't get all of this. But at this point, they've already fallen in love with the wraps. They've already pictured themselves wearing the wraps. They've already decided how they were going to pair them, what outfits they were going to wear them to, what events that they were going to wear them to. In their mind, it's their wraps. And now, the wheels are spinning. How am I going to do this? Who am I going to ask to get these for me? How am I going to be able to do this? And you're going to present a solution to them later on when you start talking about them hosting their own party or even becoming a consultant. Now, they keep glancing back down at this wish list. Their wheels are spinning about these precious wraps, that are their wraps, and you're going to take them away from them because they can't get them all at once. And now you're giving them the solution. Oh, I just have to host a party and I can get all of this. I can get my entire wish list. Or, I can afford $99. I can join your team and be able to get everything, and it gets it going for you a little bit easier. So when you do start to discuss those incentives, those join my team or the host your own party, it's already something in their head that they're open to doing, because it's no longer something new that's just being thrown at them and asked to do. Now it's a solution to the problem you've already created for them. So that's something good to use. So use those wish lists. Use them whether you're doing a home party or a Facebook party. They really will help. And after the wish list, it's really nice to go over a live demonstration of the products. If you're doing a home party, this is when you would pull out your product. You would pass it around or let them come up and check it out. Let them hold a sheet. Let them, size it up with the clear parts to their fingers. Let them look at the difference between a junior's wrap and a regular wrap. Let them play with the mini heater and smell the cuticle oil. Let them try all of that. If you're doing a virtual party on Facebook, you can make your own video. Just talk talking to them like you would at a home party. You know, hold up each item, hold up the mini heater, you know, turn it on and be like, do you hear that? I don't, you know, and hold up, you know, the sheets for them to check out. You know, talk to them as if they were really right in front of you, and then you can use that video at this point in your party to help you out. So after you've done the wish list, that's the first step in the training to book your parties. The second one is the language that you use. This part is really important because there are certain words or phrases that you use that could really turn a customer off, and then there's certain phrases that really entice them. When you're going to ask for them to book a party, a lot of times you'll do this at the end of the party, whether Facebook or home party, during checkout when you're individually talking to them, or even at the end of a Facebook party when you do the some people do the booking games. Now, a way for you to change your thinking on this is how you present this, and again, the language that you use, which is what step 2 is. Try to avoid saying book a party. You know, don't say, okay, who wants to book a party with me? It can come across almost as a chore, like, oh, I have to book a party. What does that involve? What do I have to do? So even if you say, book a party with me, it's fun, it's easy, it's simple, you've lost them at book a party, because that's work. That's something you have to do. And, you know, I never really thought about it this way previously, and I was saying that all the time. But what would you rather hear? You know? Okay, great. So now that we have our wish list down, you know, and we've looked at all the products, who wants to book a party with me? Or you can say, we all have our wish list. This is awesome. You know, Susie, who's our hostess, you know, why don't you tell us everything that's on your wish list? And she can share what's on her wish list. Okay, Anna, you know, what's on your wish list? She can share everything that's on her wish list. Go through everybody one by one. And now is when you say, and who would like to earn everything on your wish list for free? That's right, free. And while you're doing it, you can help Susie get even more of hers. You'll see hands start to raise up. You will. Or you'll, you know, if you're on your virtual party, you can do the same thing. Ask your hostess to share her wish list with everybody. Share everything she wants. That's your opportunity now to let people know they can earn their wish list for free. How? By hosting their own party. Okay, so now you have not asked them to book a party. You're not asking them to do something. You're not asking them to step forward and sign up for something. Now you're offering them a solution on how to get all their product for free. And now it's more of a, now it's more of a what's in it for me type mentality. You know, like, ooh, this is something I can do. So that's a good thing to remember is the language that you use. You know, invite them to earn their products for free rather than asking them to book a party. Step 3 kind of falls in with step 2 when we went over language. Step 3 is your group booking pitch. And this is something, again, you don't want to wait to barely bring up at the end of the party. 1, some people kind of sneak off. And 2, you may be getting so rushed because there's so many people you're trying to move through quickly that you may forget to go over some of the key details in hosting a party. So when you have everybody together in a group or before the close of your Facebook party, you want to start bringing up more and more about them hosting their own parties. So, you know, I kind of said earlier when we were presenting asking them to host a party, you know, that you can help Susie out by hosting a party. Because if you remember, for past hostess booking, they'll get a coupon code to get more off of their parties. So you can say, you know, you can help your friend Susie out. Friends like helping friends. And it's good to do it in a group setting because it's a healthy peer pressure. You know, well, oh, Anna's going to be a good friend and help out. Okay, I'm going to raise my hand. You know, I'll help her out. Sure, she wants that extra wrap. Okay, I'll host a party. So you want to create that for them. It's fun. You know, they'll start nudging each other like, haha, you know, and so you say, you know, who wants to be the first friend to help her out? And then you can earn your free product as well. So you'll want to bring that up in a group setting before you get to the end of your party. So definitely don't skip that step of doing the group booking pitch. Just, again, even if it's in your Facebook party, throw that out there at some point of how they can have the opportunity to earn their product for free and help their friend out. People like that. And they, again, like I said, friends like helping friends. So don't miss out on that opportunity there. The fourth step in the 5-step booking process is just the way you think. We go over this a lot about just different steps in the way you think, to make sure it's clear in your mind what your vision is. If you don't have a vision board, I suggest you make one. It may sound silly and kind of going back into school type thing, I got to cut out images and glue them on a board, or you can even do a virtual vision board on your computer if you're computer savvy. Make a vision board and look at it all the time. I have a vision board. Our future leader group, I had everybody make a vision board for that. They're helpful, and it's something that you see every day and remind yourself of why you're doing this. That way, when you're in your home party and you're getting nervous and you're feeling, everyone's staring at you, I'm just going to skip this part. Remember your vision board. Remember, this is why I'm doing this. And if I skip this, I'm not going to get those extra bookings. I'm not going to get those recruits. So you keep pushing forward. So always have your vision board where you can see it. And so you can always remember why it is that you're doing this and taking the time. And also, too, you want to have your mantras, as we've discussed over and over, just, again, to help you push through these nerve-wracking moments and these hard moments, and when you start getting obstacles. Just like, when you're asking for people to host a party, the people that have obstacles in the group settings, just bypass them, okay, because then later when you sit down with them to go over checkout, you can start to overcome those obstacles now, and you've already gotten step 1 out of the way of presenting the opportunity, and now you can start working on troubleshooting with them and overcoming the obstacles. So definitely go in with confidence. Fake it till you make it. If you're nervous and you feel the butterflies and your stomach's turning a million times, stand up there with confidence. Put your shoulders back, put your head up high. I'm having the time of my life. This is great. This is fun. They're going to want to do it too. Some of them may come up and ask you, how do I join? How do I do this? So you want to make sure that you're presenting yourself in a way that this is fun, this is easy. I'm confident I can do this. And they're going to want that. They're going to be like, wow, I can do this. I want to be confident. I want to be up there. So make sure you go in with the mindset and the attitude that you want your recruits to have, because they're going to see you and follow you. Okay, and our last step, step 5, is to book more parties than you have previously. So every month, you want to set yourself a goal to book more parties than you held the month before. So let's say last month you held 1 party a week. So this month you should aim to book, 5 to 6 parties, or 8 parties, double it, make yourself a goal, but always push to book more than you've held. This is great. 1, it just helps grow your business and you're not going backwards, because you never want to go backwards. And 2, you want to be prepared, because it happens to all of us. We get those cancellations, or we get those hostesses that, will raise their hand and say, hey, I want to book, but then it's almost impossible to get a hold of them. So you want to make sure you're prepared for that. You prepare and for that booking that's going to get pushed back, that party that keeps getting pushed back, or something does come up, that's genuine and you do have to push it back, or that hostess that she cancels. And you don't want to book 3 parties in your month because you need 3 parties and have 1 cancel, and now you're stressing and you're panicking. So if you need 3 parties, book 6. It just, don't work backwards. So don't go into a party thinking, okay, all I have to do is book 1 party. Go into a party thinking, I'm going to book 3 parties. I'm going to book 4 parties, and aim for it and do it. Who doesn't like more business? You can always make time for parties. You can always schedule them out if you need to, but book as many parties as possible. Don't go in there setting yourself a low expectation, because if those parties start to cancel or move on you, you're setting yourself backwards. So always go for more. I hope this was helpful again, and everybody have a great day. Bye.